he was up there, so I talking to him, and then I saw a friend of Bridget's, I can't remember her name, Emma her name is. She's got kind of dark hair, young, kind of cute girl, like in her 20s. But that, I mean, that should all be on, you know, they've got a recording thing back on the deck. They should have that
Well,
in the camera.
I mean,
Yeah,
at this point I'm not taking any kind of enforcement activity, so I'm not gonna, I don't feel the need to.
Yeah, but I think that it should be a harassment on Carmens. I mean, she's one.
Well, how does she harass you?
By one, she's telling people I'm mentally ill. That's like a slander to be telling people that. Slander, defamation of character. And then while I'm trying to talk to these people, she's making comments, because I looked at what, you know, the little thing this morning, she's like, don't leave, or she's making comments the whole time. I wasn't, you know, I had my back turned to her, but as I'm talking to these people, then she's calling me a bitch, you know, and grabbing my arm. I feel like that's harassment. I mean, that's not the right thing to be doing.
You didn't feel like that at the time, otherwise you would have.
No, well, you asked me this morning, you said, like, why didn't I call? Remember you asked me this morning why I didn't call? When she called me a bitch?
If you were like being honest with me and telling me that you felt harassed last night, why didn't you call?
Because remember what I told you? Why I didn't call?
No.
I said because she calls me a bitch all the time, you know, and it's like if I was going to call the police every time she called me a bitch,
okay.
You know, it's like
sticks and stones. People say a lot of things
to
me too.
But I'm just saying, you know, words like that don't, like, I just tune out that kind of, you know, that's just to me kindergarten, childish kind of stuff. I think she was actually trying to provoke me, maybe into saying something back to her, which I wouldn't. You know, I was just like, you know, I just said, like, what did you say? Like that kind of thing, you know, like what? You know, but then, you know, it's just like, but when I'm seeing now that, you know, she's also telling people that I'm mentally ill, and, you know, that's wrong. You know, and it's just like, leave, you know, and if she's filing something saying I'm harassing her, now it was the absolute other way around, and so that should be part of the report, that it was her doing any kind of a problem. And you ask, like, why did she call me a bitch? She was intoxicated. Maybe she was, you know, trying to, well, one, she doesn't like me. I mean, she's, you know, for years done that kind of thing. And my kids have heard her call me that too. She said something to my son too. He told me, well, she told him, like that time when, you know, the property damage thing, Hartman gave him the destruction of property ticket when he was raking up my driveway up there back in March. You don't know about that. Anyway, my son Bubs, he's 16. He was up there, you know, to rake out, so get the drainage and stuff going. And he said Carmen's down there, you know, clicking all kinds of pictures, standing right in front of him, clicking pictures, and she's telling him that he's disgusting. You know, it's just like, okay, well, why would you tell a kid that's raking out your driveway to get the water? Because her house was the main one affected by it. You know, the water all sits in the road, and it goes all next to her house. You know, so he's doing something that's helping her. So, you know, it's just like why she does the stuff she does, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. You know, it's not the kind of thing a normal person does. You know, she was intoxicated, I could tell you that. But, I don't know. You know, and also, though, you know, she's trying to make like a whole stack of reports. I can almost guarantee it's like, oh, Judge Cameron said, you know, I'm not supposed to do this, or I'm not supposed to do that. You know, I can't even go up there and put gravel in my driveway, which is what I was doing when she said I damaged her stupid bushes again for the 100th time. You know, I'm just tired of it. You know, and she doesn't have a right to be going around telling people downtown that I'm mentally ill, and people, you know, that I'm a bad mother.
And I mean, anybody can have an opinion.
Well, that's not slanderous. When you're saying she's mentally ill, that's making a statement. That's not like saying, well, I think she's ugly, or I don't like her dress, or I don't way she likes her, I don't like the way she combs her hair. You know, that's an opinion. But when you're stating